Okay, what's up, everybody? How you doing? This is your boy, Kuras Mom, 4K Tech. And I am back drawing again, back sketching, back painting. So, I just want y'all to sit and watch me paint. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, I am working on a 2026 anniversary of one of my artwork that I did like 2 years ago in 2024. I did a 10-year anniversary. This is the 12-year anniversary of me becoming a digital artist um, on smartphones. So I already did most of it, but I going back old school doing my digital artwork as a digital artist. So just want to show you my work and my process. So I am back sketching, back drawing as a digital artist. And it been a while since I did a animated artwork for a long time as a digital artist. And excuse me. So in lots of stuff that I want to share with you, not only about painting and AI stuff. So as a digital artist and AI artist, um, you can learn a lot if you know what to do, excuse me, over the years. So I got to show y'all the rid of the picture. So this is the 2026 version. This is the 10-year anniversary. This I decided to make the hell mode to life with this new stats, this new version for 2026. I cannot wait to finish everything up because I gotta show you how I use AI just to finish everything up as a digital artist. Excuse me. So I do all the hard work, and all that I need to be done on him once I get finished is the background, the shading, and stuff. So I gotta show you how you can master the AI to why you is a digital artist in your painting. So I love doing imagery. My best friend David, he one of my favorite friends, one of my best friends that I knew for so many years. He inspired me. David, Apostle Isaac, and my brother Sylvester, and I have to say Mark as well. And they all inspired me to keep continue being a digital artist. Cause I used to draw on a piece of paper and stuff, but met myself 20 years later, excuse me, 20 years later, I am doing this artwork as a digital artist and back sketching again. And most of y'all think, okay, well, he's just an AI artist. And that's not always true. I am both. It doesn't matter what I am. I love using AI, and I got no issue telling people, as me as a real digital artist, that I use AI on most of my artwork when I finish painting or sketching. I use it to bring more details into the picture, bring more backgrounds, ideas. So AI is here to assist me, not harm me or steal none of my artwork, like most of y'all claiming and stuff. So that's something that if you and how you train the AI, you train the AI to steal your work, then that on you. Excuse me. So as me as a digital artist, I love to paint. I just like to do things for fun. I like to come up with ideas. And so y'all, me show y'all the rid of the pictures of my friend David. So yeah, I showed you the withered one. You got like, okay, well, how you know is the withered one? Let me show you when I first got started out. This is one of my artwork right here. and go straight to love. So I've been drawing for a long time. My very first artwork I ever done of David. Excuse me. This is how far I came. This is the original artwork that I draw in 2014. Yeah, around 2014, there was the original drawing I ever done in 2014 and stuff. So imagine this drawing in not 2014. I mean 2015. Imagine drawing this image in 2015, and you're like, wow. So I did a 10-year anniversary 2 years ago in 2024, a 10-year anniversary of me drawing this picture. And then later on that week, I turn around and I master and I draw this picture right here. During that same time in May 19th, you see 2015, May 19th at 12 p.m. This is the video date. Excuse me, on the 17th. So I did this painting 2 days later, the exact date that I did this. And the beautiful thing about it is, I can show you how far I came. I came a long way by stature. So every year I do a anniversary picture, and I master it. And I teach people what style you could do, how you could do this. So every year I go back over the years and I remaster the imagery. So for now, for 2020, now 2026, you see a more updated photo of David with red hair and stuff. So I came a long way as a digital artist because you don't want people saying, oh, you fake. You using AI to do this. No, this is all me. I grow, I practice. The more you practice, better you become. And so I got also go online and so for some clothes products for I could lose as a for I could lose as a idea. I got some ideas that I want to do. And once I figure that out, excuse me. And I also have two different versions of this. One is a rough draft that I done, and I also have the clean version. So, excuse me, for y'all seeing this in real time. So, one that I always get excited about as a digital artist is sometimes you want to add details everywhere. So I gotta be putting in my own details. Then after once I finish putting in my own details, then I gotta also start using AI my assistant to finish up rest of the imagery of my artwork. Why? Because that's who I am. And I not got no power, and I'm not ashamed to tell people that I use AI as a digital artist. Y'all could look for flaws all you want, but you won't find it. You could say, oh, this imagery right here is AI. Huh, yeah, like. And so I just showing y'all some evidence because some people will claim this is AI. So AI cannot one thing about AI, I won this picture so many times in different versions of AI, like Midjourney, it won't get the image correctly right or the face right. So what you have to do is you have to mainly do it yourself. You have to mainly draw it yourself. And you got always had those haters out there on Facebook or on YouTube, you gonna always have people hate it on you and say, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. But in the day, you know who you are. You know who you are at the end of the day. And it told up to you. Who is who in charge over you? Are you in charge over yourself? Or you want to make better decisions for yourself? Or are you gonna be a father and a lot of people say you're not this, you're not that, you didn't draw this, or you did not stats this. You gotta always have the ones that got hate on you. You gotta always have the ones who will be jealous over you. But in the end of the day, you got to forgive them who hate on you. You got to learn how to let go the anger, let go the strife, let go the bitterness, let go anything that could stop you from doing what you have to do as a person and as an artist. Excuse me. So for me, learning to practice drawing, I practice so many times over the years till I get it correctly right. So I love to draw. I love mastering new style, new ideas, and stuff. So sometimes I like go back to my original root and start back making animated artwork like this. I love going back to my original root and making artwork like this and stuff. I love it because either I do extreme realistic artwork. This is how I got started for making extreme realistic artwork. And I will show you how I master it, how I put like different ideas, different clothes. One thing about me, I just don't stick with one style of thing. I always try to remaster it and put it into new ideas. Sometimes you got to have a new idea as an artist. You always have to change up the clothes. I like to have my artwork have different ideas with different clothes and stuff. 'Cause I can't imagine having one color. Excuse me. It's so many cool options that you could do as a digital artist. So this is something that I love a lot. I love it. And I love putting a smile on people's face. And sometimes you even forget that you are a digital artist. And when you lose to teaching people about your artwork or what you like to do, you forget who you are as a digital artist. So sometimes you want to master your art still as a digital artist and come back who you are. So, yes, I love being a digital artist and AI artist, but digital art will always be I would say more my second love. My second love, excuse me. Um, I used to paint on the computer a lot. Um, with Windows 11. I didn't know which version of Windows 11, but I love drawing and I love losing the canvas. And when I went in high school and middle school, I used to lose the canvas. And so I remember when I first got started out losing digital art in 2014, my first time ever losing a digital art. Now I've been losing Photoshop uh, for years, but I never lose it in a way that to paint or draw. I never picture. I always was a graphic designer, and what I mean that was I used to make photos like Liberty photos and added pictures and stuff on that. But to actually draw on that and lose it as my personal background or idea, that's what I was doing before in the past. And I learned that sometimes you got to keep doing the same artwork until you get that artwork correctly right. You're on that one subject, that same idea. And I gotta show you a main reason why people do not like losing AI. I gotta tell you reason why. And this is I always tell people this. When I first heard about AI, I was against AI. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was against AI when it first came out. When I first heard of it, it always been out. But once I heard about it, what it able to do, I thought it was a joke. I remember watching a person on YouTube losing AI. It was a ad, a application that you could like imagine this. You could like tone Batman. You can make Batman and Superman into one superhero with the Superman cinema slash the Batman cinema. I like, yeah, right. And this like, I like, yeah, well, I don't believe that. So I would never always agree with AI. I was against AI. I gotta be 100% real. But once I start losing AI, I fall in love with the incident because it opened doors. And what I mean open doors that I started losing the tool to come up with ideas as a digital artist. And this is something that all artists do struggle with. And go here. All artists do struggle with a idea, and all artists do want to paint what they want to paint or do what they need to do. As it did, I like this car, and I gotta change it. But artists do like what they like. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on how you see the artwork. It depends how you want to do this artwork. You want this artwork to really dive in, and you want to continue being that artist or matching your artwork. A best advice that I can ever give to people is keep going for your dream. Don't give up. Don't a lot of people say you cannot do this, you cannot do that. And up to you what you could do, how you could do that, and how God can change you. And so some people don't see the gift. Some people don't see the choice. I want to go back to my video, the picture and pictures that I home. Okay, so I want to change it to where I gotta be honest. So this is what I might do. I might change it. I want to put it in the video of the so I gotta do a like triple 10-year anniversary for this. Then I gotta turn back around and I also gotta do a cutter for this to match it in the exact same with the color that I done years ago. So that's something that I gotta be doing right there. So instead of being a light red, we gotta make it a dark red, and we gotta also go right here. I stashed this a couple of days ago. I decided to put it in percolate. I got everything into my Photoshop app. So I got everything on here what I need to do. So we gotta paint this sorts right here to where give it an old school taste, that really the art picture that I listen to as a digital artist. And like it's so much fun going back like doing something like 10 years later. Can you imagine doing that for the anniversary? Like, wow. This is like 12 years that I've been doing David for 12 years and then doing other people for 10 years. So imagine doing that for like 10 years, doing this. So it's just a beautiful thing about um, learning and teaching people about the artwork that you could do as a digital artist. And so, cause you can learn a lot based on what you could do or how you could do it if you know what to do as an artist. And so sometimes I always tell people artists make mistakes too. Trust me, I made so many mistakes as a digital artist, and not even funny. And trust me, I made lots of mistakes, but I learned to accept the mistakes that I do. And that's something that most artists will make mess up. They will mess up. So don't think because you mess up, you're not a artist. And you always have to tune people out. That's something that I always do. God is what a person feel about me or what they think about me. I have to tune them out because you have to learn that once you're around negative energy, that same negative energy could influence you to stop doing what you love. And it was a moment of time that I wanted to stop painting. It was a moment of time that I wanted to stop doing this and doing that. But I learned not to give up on myself. So why give up on myself and listen to the haters when you have to think positive? You have to have a positive mindset. And as long as you have that positive mindset, you good. No one cannot trick you. No one cannot deceive you. Only person will might deceive you if you once you give up. And then you deceiving yourself. And that's just being honest and truthful, man. Don't give up on what you love. Don't give up what people want you to give up on. Just be who you are. Do what you love. And so, Sunday, you will be a real fashionable artist. That's why I used to tell myself years ago. And Sunday, people will see your artwork and like, wow. Like, if people know the history, how far I came as a digital artist, then people like, oh, wow. This man came a long way as a digital artist. This person learned how to master his own art style. My art style is like 3D realistic. So once I finish this, and I do most of my background, but sometimes I like to have the AI to do the rest of my background. Once I finish painting or I sketch it, I like to do the rest with AI. Cause I already like did all the work, so sometimes you want to come up with the idea and so sometimes you want people to see some of your artwork. And some people will try to look at like errors, like, okay, this is AI. Like, dude, you know you can mess up and you can really make people believe this is AI? Sometimes I just mess up on my artwork just for people to see, like, okay, and not AI. But they will look for like little errors and say, okay, this AI generated right here. And so, because no real artist will not make this mistake at all. They will look at artists and say, you know what? This artist messed up. So, this is AI. So they got to say, okay, this is AI. No way where I can draw this. But I am showing people evidence and I am showing people what I've done in the past as a digital artist and AI artist. So I definitely not ashamed to teach people about it. And I can show you the bit of the picture of David. Everything that I am doing is based on the OG pictures. And so, but I want to put in the bit of the colors. Man, this is looking nice. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is looking nice. Like, I cannot wait to finish everything up today. Cause I think this like gonna be one of the best way that you could look at a belt and you not belt. I mean the this painting, the drawing, you're like, wow. and just back stature again and stuff. So this is how you know. Watch this. If you ask Siri, watch what Siri say. What? Come on, man. So, but now you know that this is a 1% real artwork. This is not AI, and you hold it right there. That people would say, "Okay, this is AI." Siri would tell you what is AI and what is not AI. So stay away from people who will sit there and say, "Oh, this is AI generated." When people look at your artwork, people gonna always gotta sit there and claim this is AI. Excuse me. So I really love um coming out with ideas. I love to paint. Excuse me. I love to work as a digital art. I start like I do lots of editing now as a digital artist. And I always try to come up with new ideas as a digital artist. So what I would do is this is nice. I want this to be like more classy. So what I gotta do is cover this whole page right here, the soul sorts into blue. Excuse me. So this is gonna be blue right here. Cause what I want to do, I want to go back old school And I want to put this into the old OG cutter of this cutter shade right here. We gotta do right here. Right how I did it years ago. I went to shade, excuse me, motor cutter, and we gotta look for that exact blue cutter that I had just did. So before I do that, let me double this for it can be more darker based on the OG picture and stuff, for we could have it in that exact width of the cutter. That's how I did the OG cutter back then. In case you want to know how I did the blue and stuff, this going like 1% old school. So only different is just a modern up to date version. I also gotta go online to see can I find some clothes on her hats pattern and stuff. I could make this more real to life, like realistic. And then on the belt, I might change up the belt for the first time to 1% white and stuff. So let's make this red thing real fast, more darker. And most people ask me, how come you don't have it blend in like the other one? I gotta tell you the exact reason why I decided to take this route right here. Because I wanted this to look totally different from the belt. So sometimes you want to have one belt, you don't want to change up everything and stuff. So, excuse me, I already did a update of Aaron already. You should see the 2026 version of Aaron, Demetrius Leaf, Jerome. I did one for my brother, Sylvester. So, in lots of up to date versions that I had done as a digital artist, and I'm really proud of because I want people to see how far I came as a digital artist and how far I learn, I grow. So, yes, I lose AI. Yes, I draw my own picture. Yes, AI assists me in not doing the work for me because I already did all the work for myself. Now, if I tell AI to put a background or put shading, more shading on here, and lots of stuff you could do with this one imagery right here. And so sometimes when I do draw, I do mess up a lot, and sometimes I do it on purpose. Sometimes I got a problem of doing things on purpose for people to say, okay, this is AI, when it really not. Okay, this is nice. Yep, he did that part. This is one set nice. And right here, this is the as a belt bucket thing right here. And so uh a number of color that was on that was like the silver gold color of that. Okay, let's work with the blue. This nice rich white blue. This I didn't know it was out of this blue right here. I didn't get those that blue. Bam. Okay, so let's go right here. And this whole part right here was blue. Okay, give me a moment, guys. Okay, So we working on there and stuff. Yes. Okay, so I just painted this blue. Reason why I decided to paint the whole thing because that is that how it was. So I would be painting the different and stuff, but I just showing you what I like to do as an artist. So you will see why I painted it blue. And man, this is just for the underwear part inside. So you will understand why I painted this right here. And some of them were dark blue. Some of them was I believe it was dark blue. So the boxes that I painted now could be blue. And reason why I'm going over it because and like I made lots of mistakes as an artist when I first got started out and stuff. And half of the time it didn't make no sense why I did. But this time I'm doing something a little bit totally different. Can't remember see how many people it's on YouTube. Okay, I don't know if anybody watching my live on YouTube. Okay, I have to go on YouTube because YouTube is more accurate. And one thing I love about YouTube because YouTube will know what I'm doing. And once you see what I'm doing, you will understand. Doesn't matter what you do. Just paint over it. Just paint over it till you get it right. You have to separate the layers. Once I finish, y'all will understand what I'm doing. I like to blend realistic pictures, like realistic clothes on my artwork. Some people ask me, how can you do that a lot? And the reason why I do what I do as a digital artist. And sometimes you want to blend stuff for it can look more true to life. So what I gotta do is show you how I blend realistic artwork and styles into realistic pictures. Excuse me. Let me go right here. I want to share this video Okay, let me share this video on IG. Okay, let me think about IG. Give me a moment. Let me look for a couple of people that I know for a fact. For some reason, IG is blocking. It say link cannot. You cannot share a link. That sucks right there. Let me see. So I don't think you're able to share links on the on here. I wonder how people able to share their links on here. Let me see something. Yeah. So you cannot share a link at this time because your activity may not follow our requirement. So that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. So I don't know how else I able to message some of my friends, like some of my celebrity friends that I talk to on a daily basis. I hope they see that on social media. But as a real artist, you always got like one thing everybody always asks me, like what keep you inspired keep doing the artwork. And I tell people this on the truth. Sometimes I have to pray and ask God to give me the encouragement to keep going because sometimes you don't want to keep going and sometimes you want to continue off the same artwork. Bad. You want to continue the same artwork, but you want to also you want to master it. And when you want to master that same artwork and the same style, you got to really put your heart and your dedication into that same artwork, and you can't give up. God is, if a person don't like you as an artist, you can't give up. Another thing I would tell you, do not listen to negative people. Stay away from negative people. So let's do a pattern for right now. This is the old school one versus the update one. So you tell me which one you think is way better. I'm not even finished. That not his regular eye cutter. His eye cutter is more brown. So we gotta like try to get something close to brown. And you can see how bad I was. I was a bad artist on here. I made lots of rookie mistakes on here as an artist. But over the years, I learned how to master the artwork time after time. So over the years, I practice. And what I mean by I practice till I get it correctly right. So this is like all the artwork that I done over the years. Let me see. Right here. I mastered the art still. Change up his eyes and stuff. Did the eyebrows and stuff. And these stuff that I done over the years. His newest one is I did a painting. Let me see. Excuse me. It could be right in front of my face. So I want you to see it. I know it up in the center somewhere and around here somewhere. But I know he passed the Power Rangers. The recent one that I done for David was a couple of weeks ago. Oh, and this is the new version of Aaron. The new version that I stashed and draw myself. I also did a flash version. The one that I love to do as a digital artist, I like going back to my old history artwork and just come out with new ideas, remastering it, and just have lots of fun doing it. One of my really good artwork, I love this artwork right here. I done with Walter Jones. This is another one I done for Walter Jones. And so and like little ideas as a digital artist. Um, and you can see the same pattern that I always been doing, bringing the artwork to life. And so okay, so let's continue this artwork with something else. Okay, so now we gotta move on to the belt. So this ain't be completely white. I wanna make sure this be like a greatest white, white, close to white. Like close to white, but not completely white. And I need to see um not completely white. And so I have to see as a gray velvet. So this is how I able to do everything like this as a digital artist. Just change some stuff. Some people will leave the stats of how it is, but with me, I'm not. I gotta continue losing it. And I love doing the anniversary artwork as a digital artist and so I think this is one of the biggest gifts that the Lord Jesus gave to me. Um and stuff to like to learn how to draw. I follow other artists' artwork and I follow some of their art style. And I think it's amazing just to see how of they work. It's really good. And the belt for I think for the first time, I might have changed the belt more darker gray. I don't know, man. I thinking should it be more darker gray, or gold. I think it should it be more gold or gray. Let me know what you think. What is the best color to put on here? Excuse me. Oh, you know what I think it is? Back then, I used to confuse the belt. When I first got started out, excuse me. When I first got started out, I used to confuse the belt. And I used to think that this part right here was the cutter part. But I realized over the years I was wrong. And I used to paint the wrong side over the years. And may show you how you know I telling the truth. Because I used to paint on the rough side of things. So when it came to like digital art from back then, excuse me, yeah, David. And just look at some of my older works right here. You can see where I did the paint. I messed up a lot. When I first got started out, living, when I first got started out, I did not know what I was doing. And you can see how I messed up on here so many times. I just paint the wrong side. So I learn now as an artist to accept some of the art stuff that I mess up on. So this is a little more darker gray right here. So I can't wait to make this a little more darker. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get that more darker gray out there. And now we getting that real dark gray. And now we got like really have it in that nice, beautiful dark gray color. Okay, so one thing, I always like to have like different shade of gray, so a little more darker. When it comes to like the color of the gray, you don't want it the same color, but you can at least try to have it in that little dark gray area. When it comes to the belt, and so okay. And you can see why I did what I did. And this is first, like I was debating, so I made this more darker gray and stuff. So I don't know, I was literally debating what colors to have this in, cause not everybody will approve of the color that I choose. Especially when it comes to like these type of colors, people never satisfied. I think this came out way better than I thought. Like literally, it came out much better. Like I think this came out much better. A much better version of what he really had on. Okay, so the next step is the eyes. So this time, when it comes to like the color of the eyes, some people will lean on to like some blue, like blue this tint color, but I gotta lean on to the white, like right between here, for the shading of the eyes. Okay, so we only doing this part right here, um, right here of the eyes, like this. I'm not doing everything. I'm just showing y'all what I like to do. Okay. What y'all think? Y'all think is normalcy. And I also got changed the other one. Excuse me. Okay, so when it comes to like this poster right here, what I gotta do is use the cutter picker. Cause I want to make sure I put this more dark, right? In a pair, I used to have it like white. So now I know from here eye cutter, this is part right here always confused me back then when it comes to like doing the color of the eyes. I used to mess up a lot as an artist. But now I learn that you could pick whatever color you want. You can make it pink, orange, red, whatever you want. I learned that I can't do that no more. This time, I based it on how he will stand look in real life. Yeah, I know some people say rookie mistake. I threw away some pot because I forgot I put some circles around here. So I definitely had to. come along, and you can see how well this coming along. Now the last part that I have to do is the eyeballs and how to get in this shade of blue. And all now I gotta do is lighten up the eyebrows. Put this on 90. Okay, so y'all must have think, okay, he must be finished. No, guys, I definitely not finished because I want to also add another new layer. Okay, so in lots of stuff that I doing and such, so I want to have this going like this and have the eyes going this way. Okay, so we got this part right here. I bet most of y'all like, okay, what he doing? I saw what is that what I doing? Okay, so when it comes to like doing some artwork and stuff, you want to try something new and stuff to blend it and stuff. So what we gotta do is what I might have to do is shade it. And what I gotta do, I gotta put old stand all over. And like it's so much stuff that you're able to do with this. So you could put nose toucher and stuff right here for nose, old stand, boot of the stand. Like in so much that you're able to do if you know what to do as an artist. So we did this part right here. I think this came out really well. And so most people might disagree, but this is what I do as an artist. Okay, now that's the part I have to do with the whole body now. And different is from this is make it a little more darker. And a way how you can see the difference is when you start going like this. That means you start seeing the difference. Let me see something. So what I would do is I would go like I would move this and I would go right here that I already made. What you want to do is double this twice and then lose this as a font. Or remove this and go on top. Because that a wicked mistake. Go on top, mask this. And then what I would literally do is paste this like the same stand cutter. And all thing you have to do is just grab the artwork. Can't bear to see this. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, so let's make this a little more darker. There. Okay, so again, that little details are more. At about always ask me, how do I always get the details of the face? If you make the mess, fix the mess. I see the part right here. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. You always make sure you clean up whatever mess that you mess up on. Just clean it up, man. I used to make lots of rookie mistakes as a rookie, um, doing the same mistakes. So I learned this time I'm not gonna make that same ever mistakes. And so sometimes you want to learn from your mistakes, for you can also learn how to really make a really good artwork as an artist. So I learned not to make the same ever mistakes like I used to make in the past. So I didn't make sure this is clipboard inside. So okay, give me a moment. Okay, let's see how this look. I think this came out really well. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this came out way better than um I done in the rid of the pictures. Okay, guys, let me know. Do y'all like the update version or not? I think like doing like almost close to photorealistic versus what I used to do in the past. So you want to double this up, you could double this up and make it more real to life. Um right here. And you could really see how smooth this will be and you do it that way. So I would advise you not to go too far right here. So I would literally go right here. Apply this again. I could never go right here. Do what's called shading at a body. And y'all wanna know how to make realistic? This is how I'm able to make my realistic pictures. This is what they call shading. So now you know how I do my art style. Now I think this came out really well. Now I'm not finished because I want to go online. Let me see. Yeah, I could live. Okay, so this came out really well. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. So this came out really well. Um, like I say, the eyebrows is good. Everything look 1%. Like true to life, like almost close to photorealistic. But if I want to get real realistic, what I would do go online and get some clothes. Let's put for free. I gotta get the real deal. Like one thing about me, I like skin the real deal clothes. Uh, some people say the paintbrush is good, but you could get the details, but that do not mean you gotta look correctly right how you want it. So, uh, like some stuff doesn't look like you can it. Probably have to enter my email. No, I don't want to tell without that. Let's download this. Okay. It should be all the way up here. You got her nice clothes. Pants, line, blah, blah, blah. Jump, wood, tester. Okay, let's see, can we get something a little bit more different? Y'all think about this. Y'all think this one came out better from the original one? Okay. Let's see, can we find something I could work with like this? These are looking for, but unless they have lots of stuff for like soaps, paints. Yeah, they definitely they remove lots of stuff. Build your own clothes, your own brand, no. Yeah, this gotta be a challenge for me because in the past I used to either get clothes, money fast. Like Tesla and stuff is good, don't get me wrong, but like come on. This is not what I'm looking for, like liberty. Let me see something. trying to think how to do that. I think what I have to do is open a new layer. Then just pick the cutter, got the cutter. Now, let's see, Gene. Let's try this to see how this would look if we do it this way. Oh, wow. Wait. Okay. This don't look like real close. I have to fix this part real fast. Let me see what that part at. Let's see, is it from? Nope. It gotta be out of, it had to be out of this right here. And like this line right here, this skin ignoring. It doesn't matter. It's okay. That's all right. We gotta try to make it anyway. Okay, so that one ever mistake that I messed up on. Okay, so what I have to do is look for some really good pangs. I go back. Lane test it. Let's see what happened. This don't even look like what I'm looking for. I gotta be honest with you guys. Like, I like losing real clothes. Like, when in the past, when it comes to my artwork, I love putting in real clothes into my artwork, but nowadays it's super hard and very rare to look for the same clothes. But you can see how well this came out. They came out really well. They came out really great. So I think I finished. Like, I don't gotta mess with it. Why mess with a classic artwork and stuff? So what I gotta do is go right here, and I gotta go to share, say the actual correct, say this into my file. I put David 2020 2026. Okay, so we did that part real fast. I put this in Photoshop. Okay, got this chat. Now let's save this. Let's do something else. Let's save it again. And what I always like to do is whenever I'd save it into Photoshop, I would like literally save it as an image. Reason why? Because you want to keep the data. And that's so important as a digital artist. You want to make sure you keep the data for it can be close to how it is. So that's something that you want to do. You don't want to make the same mistake that I mess up on years ago. So the beautiful thing about this is it may show you something. A beautiful thing about this type of picture, if I could either move along with this right here, I could cut this off and I could change the cutter from right here. Say the complete version, and I always could go right here from this new version right here, and I could change it out to blue. I could change this out to blue, make sure and mess in the exact same cutter, and I could either my bad. I could either paint over this image so and the white cutter, shot in the same cutter. And that is new. That is new. So you can see I didn't know what I did, but in the past, whenever you do a cutter and stroke, like keep this, I gotta have ChatGPT to edit everything else. I did my part now, so you see my realistic imagery right here as an artist. So we finished with that. Let's take this into ChatGPT. Okay, so let's look at the pyramid. This is the old one. This is the old one from May 19th, 2015. And this is from this time. Let's see what time is it. 11:10. So this kind of way better. Like I feel like this kind of way better than how it was in the past. And just to see the two different colors and the idea of doing this, it's really awesome. So now this the fun part. I like to go to ChatGPT and I like to add up more details. So what I would do is I would say, hey, I would grab this imagery. Let's go to this one. I want you to repaint this with details, shading, make it into a really great art style based on that same style. Keep this style right here, but upgrade everything. I want details with the hat, the pants and shorts, and give me a background. Do not change his body, how it look. Keep everything the same. It just change the background based on the cutter, the outfit that he has on. Okay, change the outfit based on the cutter, the background based on the cutter that you have on. Put my name right there and put David, aka Swag Kid. Okay, so this is the fun part because I'm able to um picture this right here, and this is like I show you how I did the artwork right here. So you will see the difference from my version versus his version. So my version gonna be more like editing. And this is the edit part of ChatGPT that I do lose as a digital artist. And this is the reason why I love losing ChatGPT, because I'm able to edit rest of my artwork as a digital artist. You can see everything is right how I want it with the same details and stuff. So it just gotta be edited in a way that how I like it and how I want the style. And so some people might don't like on losing ChatGPT to edit their artwork. That's all right. That's okay. And that is normal. And so for people who do not like losing ChatGPT. But as me as a digital artist, I don't mind losing ChatGPT to edit it. Okay, give me a moment. And this is the edit person. And you can say, I am losing to edit this image to repaint, reportrait, keep everything the same and stuff. So I want to keep the same pose. I love the details on the face. I lose this art style for so many years. Little procreate to bring it like close to photorealistic. And you can see his eyebrows is there. So no one can advance me and say, okay, this is AI. Excuse me, and I got also so you prove that when you add in your own imagery in ChatGPT, Siri will also recognize this part right here. It's digital art and not AI. Once you see what I do, call my picture is a video, and say the video drawing, you can see right here, like with the video cutters, and you can see why I say because and keep everything a video. It don't change nothing up. And that's just a beautiful thing about when you add in your own artwork and you upload it and you taking it into ChatGPT to finish everything else, like the details, the clothes and stuff, that matter a lot. Either I already got a nice bill. I I literally download the bill, the real face stuff for the bill. So and the eyebrows. So either they come out really well. This came out really great. And you can see how you can edit this with real good details. Really nice portrait and stuff. So really great and stuff. I think this like is really awesome based on the clothes David Stress kid. Details right here. And you can see now, watch this. I gotta take this into my work space and let's do a pattern. You tell me which one you like. Okay, so this is my version right here. My art version right here. This is mine. And this is mine. So you can see the difference with the lighting, the shading is really good. Now watch this.